Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager. I am able to dedicate more time to YouTube again, so that should mean that there will be daily episodes of all the things. Won't that be lovely? Now, we do have some things to go through. Before the next race, we will be going to Phoenix once again. We're not done we're not done fixing the car yet. That makes sense. I'm currently designing a front wing, so we'll just skip that for now, because the car repair's right here anyway. There we go, that's all good now. Now, we've had some parts in here. We've got the gearboxes. I think those will be good, because we don't need them. Technically. You know, they're at a level where they're alright for now. So we'll take those out of the equation. I think that front wing is okay for now. I'd like it to be a bit higher. But I think we'll pour some love into this front wing here, and nothing but that. We'll take out some of the other parts as well, and we'll start giving them a bit of performance. Seems like a decent enough idea. That'll be good. Then we'll go to... I don't know, we can probably crank out a rear wing before Phoenix for too long. That seems like a decent idea. We'll go for the reliability and the little improvement stuff. That's good. It's also cheap. It's going to be done 18 days before the race, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll wait with the sponsors a little bit longer because, well, they're sponsors. They're just, you know, they're going to wait patiently. And there we go. That's all done. We've got the rear wing. That front wing's looking mighty fine right now. We'll go and chuck all those in the equation here. And I think we'll actually make ourselves one more rear wing. And we will make one with the good trait. That gives us plus 40 to max, because it unlocks the great tier. Well, that said, I'm not sure I'm gonna make another one. These are all terrible. Conditional bonus, illegal. Like, sure, that would allow us to get plus 30 at the cost of 1 million extra. I think I'm just gonna leave it at this. That'll be done 5 days before the race. Ugh. That doesn't bode well, does it? I also might have to pour a little bit of love into this set of brakes. Because, frankly, I'd like it to not break. Just like the suspensions. Those are going to be a little bit frail. Now, as for sponsors, we've got PlaySport, Nippon, and Gustavo Cruises. Gustavo actually pays the most up front, whereas PlaySport has the highest bonus payment. I think I'm going to go with Gustavo, though. It's only like 3 to 4 races, and you do pay the most. I don't plan on using them. We're going to keep trying the Van Moos. Because they did pretty well last time, you know. We're not going to gamble on Northern. Actually, you pay second or above and you pay a lot less. It's because of that. Yeah, it's because you're a 2-star. That explains it. Oh well. We'll move on to slot 4 next, the fixed payments. Although, not many of these seem to have a fixed payment. It's only FWK over here, and their rate is terrible. Honestly, Sep Oil's the only decent choice here, and they pay up front. So I can focus more on part development. Though personally, I prefer people like, you know, Broadlake over here, and I don't remember what the other guys were called, but they were good. They pay like 800k fixed pay per race. I'd rather see this figure below and have a potential profit rather than, you know, get a huge sum up front. Though it depends on the situation, I suppose. But overall, you would make me very happy if I don't have to run into a big negative number. Just because it feels better, you know. Alyssa's feeling better, that's good. She had a black eye for a while. That is now no longer a problem. I think that front wing is good enough. I'm gonna keep working on it a little bit more. That rear wing is looking decent. The brakes are better. Everything else is better, so we'll start working on those parts a little bit more. Just because they're a little bit more important. You know, we're gonna replace those brakes anyway. We're gonna replace that suspension anyway, so I figured we might as well pour the love and attention into the parts that we will use for a while longer. I think that'll be a very good idea. That's the rear wing finished. Got some updates on things. People asking about the scouting facility. Got our second rear wing, looking very good. We'll go and improve parts. That is 87 and 80. Love it. Straight up. We'll go fit parts, actually. We'll probably give Alyssa the better rear wing. We'll give Falco the one that can be improved a lot because of stripping reliability. That's going to keep both of them happy as well. And we do need to keep them balanced. I did, by the way, in between episodes, add a bunch of people here to be scouted, just because there's new talent and we might as well find out how bad they are. You know, in case we do find a diamond in the rough. Now, let's look ahead. Vancouver. Acceleration, low speed corners and medium speed corners. We're doing pretty well for the low speed corners. We're doing alright-ish. We've got a decent gearbox, but suspension is lacking behind right now. I'll take the reliability. Actually, it's gonna be done 5 days after the race. That'll give us 19 days or something like that. Yeah. That's gonna give us like 20 days to like get this up to snuff. I'm gonna get some performance on it then, because that will benefit us more in the long run. Now, improving parts. That is going to be fairly easy. That. We'll try to get that up to reasonable standards, because my lord is that terrible. We do also have a better front wing now that we have forgot to fit. You've got a better car. You're not quite as happy, so there you go. That'll keep both of my drivers smiling at one another. Improving parts, we've got that in there, we've got that in there, we've got pretty much all the things in there. Though that rear wing does deserve some love as well. It's got a lot of improvability. Oh, a decent amount at least. It's gonna take another 109 days for all of that, Jesus Christ. Interview about potential Ardennes GP being added. Oh, that's... Oh yeah, that's a vote. We've got 7 voting power left. Ka-ching. Next up, refueling, down to 40%. I'm alright with it as it is, but okay. White slick tires and remove bonus points for the fastest lap. No, that needs to stay. Because we got one of those. Sure, I'll take your interview. I'm yet to decide. Thanks for the interview, that was great. I am super happy I did that. Oh, you were terrible. You are even worse. I could approach you. You would be super happy to drive here. You'd also be the worst driver ever. So let us go down to Phoenix, right? See some friends of mine. There's the upcoming race. 25 laps, 3.5 miles. Good rear wings will benefit from the additional downforce. Just to check, how is that rear wing? That's good. That's competitive. I like it. We're getting some decent parts now. Granted, the brakes are still shite, but yeah. Suspension is also pretty crap. But those are easy to replace. And now we're in the weird situation where our middle sponsor is the easiest one to get for the most money, relatively speaking. 1.2 million bonus pool. Good sponsors, they're important. Let's do this. We will skip that, just because we've already seen it so many times. It just depends a little bit on the specific country. We've got things to do, races to go to, you know, that sort of fun stuff. So if the game could load, that would be lovely. There we go. Hello, Phoenix. Let's do this. Ooh. Well, I got a feeling you'll want a lot of downforce then. Let's give you like 18. And we'll drive out the softs first. We should be able to make them last, actually. Estimate 9, 18, 27 with the potential of switching out to 1 mediums. Tints, yeah. Looking good. We'll try to get that maxed out first then. Let's get you rolling down the track. I don't think we have a setup for this saved yet. No, I'm pretty sure we don't. We got it for the other one. That's basically NASCAR, but yeah. We're not doing that now, are we? Now let's look at weight stripping. I think you can take a chunk out of that, you can take a chunk out of that. Take some chunks out of that engine. I'm gonna keep it at 74 because it's a crucial part. It's gonna take a bit more stress. There we go, I think that'll work. Looking good for performance, actually. I like this. Let's do it. And hopefully it will pay off. You know, we do have a decent factory. We will be getting a level 3 one, which will be even better. The difference between the Asia Pacific Cup and the WMC is only one part, you know. We've got one stock part right now, and that is the engine. Speaking of which, if I ever plan on making it to the WMC, I'd probably have to build a test track relatively soon. Anyway, enough rambling. More racing! You can both go. It looks like we're both driving on the qualifying trim. I'm not sure why, but that is now the way of things. We'll actually use the inner bits of the track for once. Oh, that is always fun. We're looking like pretty good for knowledge though. I think we should be able to nail all the knowledges. Or at least a fair amount of them. We've got ourselves... We got a pit by the way. Oh, yeah, good. They're both coming in. Looks like we do 2 minutes per lap. Oh god, that is terrible. 2 minutes per lap, roughly. And we do get like 2/3 of the knowledge almost. Would you go that way? We'll see. We will see. Your handling... I do know you'll want like 81% or something like that. We'll give you a bit more handling as well. Take you up to 63. You love the downforce. That's good. We'll fiddle with that a little bit later. Let's see. If we add a 0.5, will that take it up or will it take it down? I am not sure. Also, my voice kind of died there. Sorry about that. Not sure why, but there you go. Let's go out for another go then. We did spend a while in the pit, unfortunately, but that is the way of things. Should be able to make up for that with our speed. So I think I will actually switch them over to the race trim. It's hard to say, you know. Like, I do need race trim at level 3, preferably, because I just love using that over anything else. I forgot to bring them in, didn't I? Yes, I did. That is not very smart. I'll probably switch over one of the two. I'll probably switch over Falco to the race trim instead, so that we can start getting some knowledge on that. Just because I do need at least level 2 in there, you know. Like, we're getting decent knowledge for the qualifying trim at least. God, I don't like the new pit speed. Even though it hasn't gone into effect yet, I just don't like the idea of it. We nailed your downforce, ironically enough. That's good. I think you'll want that. No, I don't want you to change tires yet. You've got good, so you'd want less downforce as well, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. And you'll probably want a bit more understeer as well. Put you on the race trim. It's gonna take forever to switch you over. That's a bit of a shame. Should have maybe done it on Cal, because she has a slightly better race mechanic or pit stop mechanic. That's what I'm trying to say. So she should be better with the whole switching over and whatnot. Should be a little bit faster. I guess we might as well keep driving on the qualifying trim until we've nailed that down. Hopefully we won't suffer as a result of that. Well, actually, no. I'm going to switch you over now. Carl, come in. You're going to drive race lap as well, a race stint. That's looking a lot better. We've got 2 out of 3 nailed down now, with a 97% no less. Let's do something like that. And then we'll keep Falco racing for now. Like, we need that knowledge. So go forth and give it to me. I need it. Looks like Lissa is getting fast speeds, that's good. You know. We would have gotten the fastest sectors, although because we're now going into the pit, that doesn't really apply anymore. So that's kind of wasted. Ouch. Okay, I can work with this. Do that. That'll probably potentially be enough. Add that in and then take another chunk. Yeah, we'll try that. And then get you over to the race trim. We are about to get soft knowledge level 3. I'm just going to keep Falco racing on his for a little bit longer. We'll go and like tell them to heat up a little bit. There we go, that's soft level 3. We're not going to get the race trim, I don't think. At least not at level 3 anyway. Falco setting the best time so far, or at least in that sector. He is like... Yeah, okay, wow, never mind. He's a second in front of first. Okay. I mean, I can work with that. Yeah. That's a 1.5 second gap. I'm not sure why, but I will happily take it. You've got yourself a 98%, my lady. Good. We'll chuck one little thing on that, just for the sake of it. You're gonna head in now. That should be enough, maybe, to get you one more lap. I'd hope so, at least. It would suck if we miss out on at least level 2 race trim. Would kinda suck. Yeah, we've spread out our knowledge too far. I didn't do that very well. Bit of a shame. Still on a 97, okay, so... You'll probably want... You need your speed ratio to be over here, okay. Would it be possible with that? I mean, yeah, that would do it. Use that setup instead. Now, the difference between them is pretty small. We use the tire pressure, like, that is a thing we can use. Use that setup. We just not. All we need to do now is try to figure out how do we get you down there without getting you up there. I don't think we can, frankly. It's a rough call. It's a very rough call. What I think we might, like, pull off... Maybe if we just a rear wing angle a little bit. Like, that adjusts his speed balance a little bit. Back to where we need it to be. Ooh. Well, it doesn't really help us with his, I don't know. If we do something like this, maybe, like, take it all the way up to ludicrous? Nah, I'm just fiddling with it too much now. Way too much. Might have been onto something here. Actually, I think that works. It's only going to take us 21 seconds, so he's not going to be able to do another lap. We'll see how that works. That is one of the few times I've actually fiddled with something that actually... Rear wings! Apparently you need to adjust them occasionally. Who'd have thunk it? Right, Alyssa is going to get herself a time clocked at least. We've got level 2 race trim. It's not ideal. We did sacrifice 5% performance, which could be a lot, you know. Could be another 30. But Carl does get at least one more lap. Falco sadly does not. But we've got 1 and 2 spot ones more. At least a second gap with other people. We did get a slightly better look on Falco, probably. So while I normally would apologize for the tuning, that is part of the game. And it actually makes a difference now. So I will be petty about that sort of stuff. Ooh, look at that gap. That is a sexy little gap there. I like where this is going. This is looking good, yes. This is looking like a potential podium finish once more. At the very least, we will be able to get our sponsor objective at some point with something. Welcome back to Phoenix. Yes, we've been here like 2 minutes ago. It's a fun place to be. It's the place to be, really. Now, tell me about your car setup. Yeah, fiddling. It works. I'm not gonna do that often. Don't worry about that. It's just I did it once and it works, and I'm fairly happy with that. I'm just gonna use that one because it's all perfect and it makes me feel good. Although we do now know that the center of your acceleration lies slightly to the left. Should we fiddle with it? I don't know. Should we? We can probably get your acceleration down a little bit. I think that might be 1%. Ah! We'll see, you know. It's fun to think about. Actually playing the game like we're really supposed to now. What a shock. Wait, did we... I didn't apply any changes to you, did I? Also, we figured out the AI is better at this than I am. Definitively, like, they got a perfect. I cannot. Ever. So I concede. I could just sit here now and, I don't know, read a book, or get a drink, or tell you a tale about the old days when we had to do this all manually and it wasn't ludicrously difficult and all that jazz. I don't know. I mean, we're not setting good times, never mind. I was about to say, we are setting good times, but that is because we are first, and then Krantz is like, yeah, I'll show you how it's done. He is showing us how it's done, holy crap. He done did show us how it's done. I think we've gambled on the wrong horse here. I'm pretty sure we've gambled on the wrong horse, but it was worth a shot. Holy crap. Are we having a bad run, or is this just... Damn. We also don't get a lot of opportunity to do qualifying here. Because the track is bloody long, with 2 minutes per lap. It was again 98%. God damn it. Here's the thing. It might help, it might not. We're gonna get the qualifying off anyway, so we might as well try it. You're looking good. Yes, you are. Go out and impress me, Falco. I need a 3rd place, if you can. I don't know, it would be nice. But I mean, I've kind of given up all hope already. Just looking at those times. It's a bit weird how we did so well in practice, even while burning super hard, and then just like being totally ignored over here. Like, we're not even competing at this point. We've just been chucked to the back. I mean, we do get a better time. Only 0.031 behind, that is acceptable. Looks like Falco's driving a lot better now. Never mind. That hurts. That physically hurts. Did better, at least. Up to 8th. Carl did basically the same thing. Honestly, could have gone better, but it could have gone a lot worse. We're not going to get to do anything else anymore, just because the track is so long. A bit of a shame. I'd love to get another crack at it. They're just basically circling each other up there in the top 3. Bloody hell. Yeah, I'm not going to bother sending him out anymore. We're not going to get the opportunity to do anything anyway. So it would kind of be pointless. Middle of the road finish isn't bad. It's not great, but we can work with it. As it stands, if we were to drive out, we wouldn't have been done, like, setting the car up for the next run, so Unfortunately, getting shoved down. That is a very middle of the pack start. Not good. There wasn't really anything we did wrong, you know. We just got wrecked, that's all. If we've seen anything, though, this is not representative of the final product. Yes, I would like to use that menu. Please let me use it, game. Thank you. Bloody hell. Then putting that mouse over just doesn't work anymore, and then things are going awry. Just thinking about Vandoord Racing makes me angry. No class at all. People are not happy with how we did. I don't blame them. We'll need to do better. We'll need to do a lot better, frankly. Yo, get me the softs and the race trim for you. As for Falcone, I'm gonna go with the softs instead of the race trim, just because it's that 5% extra in performance. Right, now we need to give you more of that. I'm not gonna fiddle with it. I'm not gonna fiddle with it anymore. We'll use the triple perfect because it strokes the ego a little bit. I'm gonna give you 10 laps of fuel. No, I'm gonna give you 11. Falco will get 10. Then I'll tell you to burn high. Because it's gonna burn like 1.1 every lap. Don't want to do any more weight stripping. Don't want to tell them to go aggressive. I need to save the tires. Let's do this. Weather, of course, is going to be dry. It's Phoenix. There we go. We're getting in. We haven't really lost any position yet. Some friendly dueling in between people. Ooh, Alyssa. Oh, Falco is actually sliding to the front there. Currently in 5th place. Taking 4th. Very nice, my friend. That's what it's all about in racing. It's the fastest Sector 2 in there. Oh, he's competing with Shaw, actually, for a second there. Not too shabby, my friend. Let's go. You know what this means? We can boost on Banana again. Good times. Good times indeed. Oh, we've already got a virtual safety car. Tyler was the one dropping out. Yo, you guys need to play conservatively. Almost like we're going into politics. Whoa! Touchy subject. Yeah, we're just chilling now, saving a bit of fuel, saving a bit of tire life. I don't mind. It also means less competition on the track. And time to proceed to try to murder everyone again. I mean, cause vehicular accidents. I mean, race. Yes. Coming up on Banana. We're boosting Banana. We're holding our position. Ooh, never mind. I had to say it, didn't I? The Wolf just sliding in there. Out of nowhere. Are you a new hire? I don't recognize the name The Wolf. I'm gonna have to look you up in a second. Matter of fact, I can just do that right here. No, the Wolf, yeah. Live standings would be... He does not have any points yet. Is he new? I think he's new. Oh, and someone got overtaken. That's not great. At least I think they did. Currently hanging on to 5th here. It's not bad. 14th now. That's fair enough. We're still clinging to 2nd overall, which is lovely. If we can hold on to that for the entire season, I will be very happy. I did promise 3rd. Right, let's hit that boost. Do the bananas. Didn't work very well. Well, at least we're holding our position for now. People are boosting, that's kind of annoying. We are able to stay in front of them. I want to tell you to stop boosting for now, Falco. There's enough gap between our drivers that we can probably pull a pit stop off reasonably well. Probably. Not 100% sure. We might not want to risk it. Although we are making the tires last at least, which is good. We should be able to do 9 laps, so we should only have 2 pit stops. Just like a lot of teams here. That'll probably benefit us a fair bit. Oh! No overtaking in Sector 3. Carla Espinosa just went out. Whose team are you on? Van Dort Racing. Van Dort a name? Are they a household name in here? They're not really. Okay, fair enough. That explains why their name isn't super familiar to me. Oh, we're back in 5th with Falco, and that's good. Highly competitive here, as always. We're actually nearly already through a 3rd of the race. Let's get you back on high burn. Because your tire life is going a bit faster than I'd maybe like it to. You can run 1 more. Depending on your tire wear, we'll see how... Well, if we can pull you in, rather. We're now doing 5 and 10, rather. Looking good. People in front of us are betting on a pit stop. Yeah, we need to pull you in. Both of you, in fact. We've got an 11 to 12 second gap in between them. If we don't have any mistakes, that should go swimmingly. If. We don't necessarily need any like that on you, so there you go. Yeah, that tire life is becoming an issue. The Wolf going through with it. Oh, that's a risky play. Are we out? We are out. Wow, look at that. We had less than a second of a gap. And people are switching to mediums. That's a brave choice. It's a bold move, Cotton. I'm not sure if it's going to pay off for them. Quite frankly. The Wolf, your tire should start bleeding right now, yeah. He is suffering performance drop from that, no doubt. And he is pitting right now, fair enough. Not sure if we're going to be able to catch up to him in the meanwhile. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're not. We'll boost on Banana regardless. Get into 7th place after all the people from the pits. We can sneak into like 3 more positions. Once the people in front of us will have to pit. They're currently the ones driving on mediums because, yeah, that is a smart thing to do, in all honesty. I'm half tempted to switch over to mediums. in my last stint. We'll sacrifice the performance, but we'll gain the fact that we don't have to pit one more time on top of all that. That would be pretty good. But we'll see what we can make of it for now. We will see what we can make of it for now. Falco's actually trying to catch up to Shaw right now. He's doing a decent job of it as well. We've got 14 laps remaining. Looking decent. Carl's actually back into 11th place. Not bad. We are slowly closing the gap on Wood. One of them had to pit. I'm not sure who it was. Probably the one that... yeah. I think it might have been Dembele. Just because of his tire life being so fresh. Oh, number one's going in for a pit like right now. And we overtook him. Fair enough. Gerhard, when did you get here? I thought we left you behind in the APS. Or in the ERS. Get out of here, dude. Also, look at us. We're closing the gap. We've only got like 6 seconds between us and Gerhard now. Falco is making things happen. It's those softs, man. Although, crap, we gotta conserve our tires right now. But they're heating up. This is no good. Gerhard, mechanical issues. Oh, it sucks to be you, sucker. That is causing havoc on our tires, no doubt. Oh my god. But we're doing good fuel-wise, at least. I'm going to tell you to stop pushing, and you need to conserve the tires. We've got 11 laps remaining right now. I think we can make it on just soft, which would be really good. There we go. Nice overtake by Falco. Slides into third there. No, I will not have this. Damn. It's getting tense up in here. The Wolf, also driving on soft, is sneaking to the front now. That's a good move by him. I'm gonna have to pit Falco after this lap. Because his tires are going to hell. As a matter of fact, both of them are going to hell. I don't think we can make it last. No, I'm not going to take the risk. Take the mediums. That is going to slightly suck. At least our car's not exploding. You know? Lowest thing is the engine at 32. Which, granted, ain't great. I'll tell you to push a little bit more. You can go and pit on mediums as well. Get the same amount of fuel. Are you looking for a car? Yeah, you're looking even better. Lovely. Just push it, gain a bit of position. That'll be fine. I think a lot of them won't have to pit anymore, which is kind of annoying. We are out once again. I'll just tell you to push the tires, honestly. We'll burn a little bit of fuel. We're not in a great position right now. I will freely admit that. I'm hoping that the AI will have to pit at some point again. But we'll try to burn the tires. We'll just shred them. Quite low. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. We'll go crazy on the tires, is what I'm trying to say here. Oh, there we go. Nice overtaken by Falco. We need to close this gap. We need to catch up a lot. That aggressive driving is paying off. Look at that. Oh, are we gonna get to see another overtake? Yeah, maybe. We didn't bump him, so Mikhailovic will have to pit, not because of us, but because of just hard stripping. There we go. Let's get by him again. Probably driving in 12th. We need to gain like 9 more positions. It's a bit insane. I frankly don't think it's going to happen. But a man can dream and a man must try after all. Though I need you to stop burning those tires so hard. I'm kind of underestimating how effective that is. Well, we're back in 9th place now, at least. A lot of people switching out. That's fine. We just cool the tires now? I'd like to cool the tires now. Like we've gone through half of them in pretty much 2 laps. That's not what I was implying here when I said burn the tires, but okay. Not sure if it's even possible to cool them down at this point anymore. Unless we go super conservative and back off, but that is not the thing we can afford right now. Yeah, the tires are going slightly better now. In time, they might cool down. Oh, we're driving 7 and 8. That's good. We can at least get some points. Although we would drop down right now because Thornton would get a lot of stuff over us. Oh, a lot of pitting is happening. We're now in 5th place and 7th. That's more like it. Now we can maintain our 2nd position on the grid. We'd probably stay behind Boa Esperanza just because they're overpowered. Like, they have so much money in their car that we can't put in there right now. So we'll just have to accept that fact and live with it. 3 laps remaining, we'll be fine on the tires, honestly. Despite training them a little bit more than I probably should have. If we can keep on to 5th and 7th, we might get a decent finishing place. We'd probably get 3rd, actually. Boa Esperanza, 1st and 8th. Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, dear. Yeah. Ooh, Mikhailovic retired because of mechanical issues. Tut tut tut, sir. Shouldn't have been playing so risky, eh? Not that I'm one to talk. Playing risky is my jam, my game. You know, I don't do any different. Just please, for the love of God, don't let Shaw overtake Falco. That'll mess things up proper. You have permission to shred the tires like there's no tomorrow. Because there's no next lap. So technically there is no tomorrow. You also have permission to burn the fuel. Like it's going out of style. It would be funny if Wood were to retire like half a minute before the finish line. Alas, it is not to be, but we got a 5 and 7th place finish. That's not bad. It's not quite as good as I would like, obviously. We missed out on 1.2 million there. I probably should have played more conservatively, but I was emboldened by our past displays of driver potential ship thing. Yes. Ability is probably the word I should have gone for instead of like showmanship or whatever. Like the driver equivalent is. Did alright. Not regretting the switch to medium. Probably wouldn't have been able to do that on soft tires. Though we would have no doubt finished a bit higher if we did. These risk takers, man. Retiring. Mechanical issues. Lousy. Still 2nd. But we are pretty much like settled on the fact that we will never overtake Boa Esperanza this season. We might be able to settle for 2nd place. We might be able to settle for 2nd place. That would be lovely. That would really be quite lovely. We'll get a lot of prize money. Wait, we came 4th? Really? No, man, no. You're blind. You've got something on your glasses. You need to clean them. That was 3rd. Come on. Don't be rude. You lost a bit of morale. You gained relationship with the mechanic again. That's good. That's expensive. Ouch. Don't like it. All the races are now done. I think we've got a sponsor objective or thing. Or is that scouting? That is scouting. Okay, nobody cares. You're bad and you should feel bad. You, sure, what do you want? Which one of your drivers is better? Ooh, see, they're all evenly matched right now. I'm going to say Falco. I think if you don't answer that, you lose like 10% team marketability, which is ludicrous. So there you go, Falco. You've been with us since the European Racing Series. You get a little back rub of motivation. Stupid mouse double clicking on accident. Well, not necessarily an accident, but just things getting old. So it occasionally registers a single click as a double click because it likes to piss me off or something. I don't know. Designing suspension is finished. Good. We need that. That takes us up a lot, in fact, just judging by that bar. That takes longer. We can build one. I'm gonna go with suspension. Ooh. See, I like this. Because it gives us that, but without the 5 extra days. But then we wouldn't be able to use this part. I still think I'm gonna go for it, though. I'd rather not spend 5 extra days on something. Like, we can always work on the reliability post-race. We'll at least have one better suspension that will not explode violently, hopefully. Fingers crossed. It will definitely explode violently. Let's put some thoughts into performance now. Because we've got some decent parts. They need to be better. And politics vote for changing over Munich with Ardennes. I kind of like Ardennes. But I also kind of like Munich. Conflicted. Let's see what people want. I'm going to abstain. I need my votes. And it looks like by the votes remaining 10 that it was a split vote. What does Ernie want? Ernie does not want the Ardennes. He doesn't believe in France. Yeah, oh well. Guess we're not racing in France anytime soon. Yes, I know, it's a joke. It's a joke with Quill18, you know. He doesn't recognize Belgium. Anyway, let's keep going with the things, right? Instead of trying to make awful references. Let's see, scouting report's finished. What do you have? You're also terrible, but you have the potential to be slightly not terrible. You've actually got a lot of improvement rate. Like, you've got potential to be a 4 1/4 star driver. But your fitness, consistency, and smoothness are god-awful. So you're gonna go through tires like a snowball in hell. You can, like, on one lap, you can have the best race ever, and the other lap you can just not even finish. Without crashing, you know, you'll just never find the finish line. And he also starts sweating profusely. Like, he starts leaving a bloody wet trail on the track. That's how out of shape he is. You should feel bad. But he's got potential, I guess. The improvement rate is pretty quick. Granted, the improvement rate that you see on the scouting menu is with all the facilities level 3, so you'd likely take a little bit of a hit. Kind of like how Alyssa's numbers are not quite as high. They're still pretty darn good, don't get me wrong. But her stats would have been higher if we hadn't contracted her for a while. Oh well. Adaptability is going to be looking at a increase fairly soon, which is nice. Consistency and feedback both maxed. Smoothness will be maxed before the end of this season. Very nice. Quick look at the car. 66% reliability, that's looking better. In fact, I'll add the second one in there. And I think we'll add a bit more to performance. Performance matters, you know. And we're getting to the point in the game where we can actually put a little bit of thought into that. Good, we've got the thing. It's god awful. It's about to explode. You're terrible. Have fun in the ERS if anyone decides to hire you. Suspensions are good enough now. Let's pour some loving into him. I mean, no. We're gonna pour some love into performance for once. Yes. It is that time of year. Preview race bites, and that's all good. Next time we'll be in Vancouver, Canada land. Isn't it lovely? That'll be it for this episode though. Bit of a long one with a lot of stuff in between races as well. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Subscribe if you would like to see more, and if you would like to help me continue doing the things I like to do, perhaps consider supporting me over at patreon.com/Derpdigital. It would go a long way from helping this be a hobby to being my job. I would like that. Hopefully you would too. Until next time, have a good one, folks.